Hi everyone, welcome back to this week Reading Market Update. Firstly, I'd like to apologize that due to COVID positive that I wasn't feeling well. I was down due to COVID last week. That's why I didn't manage to create a video on the Reading Update. But I have wrote most of the important thing in my Telegram group, and I have also not just only that, I have also shared a lot of things during inside my Telegram group as well. So if you have not joined, please remember to join in. Because not just on the update itself. Sometimes I will just show you on the chart patterns. Sometimes I will also show you any opportunity setup. So people who have been following my Telegram group, you guys should see that couple of things that you should benefit from now. Once will be the Pfizer. Uh, Take profit 51. We hit I see there's a second profit is actually open. If you want to write, you can write all the way up. We can see where is Pfizer right now standing at. Of course, this is just a few things that the few benefit that you can get from there as a support. So since you support me by liking my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, you should get some benefit from there as well. So 51 is my first target, but then it continued to rise even higher. So people who actually hold on to it, congrats to you. Basically, I'm just trading and riding with the trend trading with some Fibonacci showing some support level. And that is why I give my first call signal on Phaser. All right, on Phaser, and this is how you benefit from it. Not just only that, net gas uptrend, price smart. Not only that, I also give certain calls to take note on, like Gillette, like KWEB. This is the very good call which have been given on last 15th of March. All right, last week. Why? Let's take a look what is happened to KB. Before we go into I just want to emphasize what is the benefit from here, because I I am in this industry. I can see that a lot of people is actually trading without a good strategy, a good trade setup plan, without any fundamental or technical knowledge, and they lose a lot of money in this market. So don't anyhow jump in. I think when there's a good call, sometimes I'll just give it to you. Of course, there will be some good and bad. I mean, cannot be I'm always 100% correct. Am I right to say? Because when we are trading, right, definitely is how you manage your risk reward. So this is what happened on last week, 15th of March, when I give the call, is somewhere at here. Can you see that? Or not? It's somewhere at the bottom. All right, I see that it's actually at the bottom. There's some pickup channels, pickup strength, pickup volumes, and that is why I give the call. I long at the price of 21.80.22. All right, at 10:27 p.m. I give the call. I don't need to show you my trade record. I just show you the trade setup because the setup is here. I show you the TP. I show you the stop loss level. All right, I say it's super risky for trading only. If you go in, you hold on with your stop loss, you ride all the way. The next day, we eventually get up $31. All right. So 24, 26, not an issue. It gap up. The market opened at 27. Is way higher. So what happened during that point of time, right? I say the pre-market up 20%. This is mainly due to the Chinese government. This is mainly due to the Chinese government going to support back on the shares itself. So those Chinese company related shares, those ADR, are actually searched not just on this KWEP. This is a China ETF, Internet ETF. Mainly, if you go and check this ETF, it's talking about Alibaba, it's talking about Tencent, it's talking about JD. A lot of Chinese shares is all grouped together and come out this ETF. So basically, if I enter into this ETF, I guide the portion of every Chinese internet shares in than just individually. So it's kind of like diversified of individual company, but it's still under the same Chinese related company. So if let's say it's very volatile to the Chinese government, one is say good, everything will jump up. So you can see what happened during that point of time to Baba, to this kind of shares. But I mentioned not just only that, I can say that next TP is 28.30. All right, so on the 16th March, what happened? On the 16th March, I said at 28.30, right? So after the market, before the market opened, the pre-market, we can see the pre-market price, you can adjust your stop loss immediately, right? You adjust to 28, you adjust to $30, you will still pump, get the next profit higher. All right, so what is this trade? This is like a bonus trade. So eventually, if you, let's say you don't make some of the profit from what I have shared previously, but this good trade will give you 1:2, 1:3, or 1:4 times, right? It's a jackpot. Not just only on that. Price mark. Where are we at right now? Let's take a look. Price mark I mentioned is more on the dividend growth. All right, it's more on the dividend growth. Correct? I say it's more on the passive investor, people who love to collect dividends. So because they actually hike up their dividends, all right, they increase their dividends, the market shoot up. So when the market shoot up, I give a call. Yes, the market retraced back, but it did not hit my stop loss, gentlemen. It did not hit my stop loss. All right, stop loss is at 70. I long at 78. I'm still holding on it. Yes, I long at the peak at the breakout. All right, I long it. It's okay. It's fine. Why? I long it. It come down. My stop loss is at 70. When it break below this, after it successfully break above this downtrend channel, correct? After it break above, I'm trading on the breakout strategy. So this is my strategy, my straight up setup plan. My stop loss is at 70 once it returned back. But it never, even though it retraced back, I just ignore the noise. The market has been dropping. So what? This is held steady. Right now, it's above my 78 price. Where are we? Yes, we closed at the price of 77.88. So what? I'm still holding on it. Like I said, it's more on the passive dividends, right? We can see for the long-term perspective chart, we are actually at an inflex point. It's due to the very good resistance, due to a very good support, due to a very good resistance. Right now, it's actually just reflecting here and there, ding ding dong. Correct or not? So if you hold on to it, you get a dividends, you hold on, you ride on it. But do take note, there is one earnings report coming on the 8th of April. All right, so people who have not entered into this counter just might want to avoid of earnings report, then take note, because right now what happened into the market, we will talk about it later. Because right now we know that beside the Ukraine-Russia war is is still ongoing. The next thing that is actually confirmation is the Fed reserve rate. All right, we know that last week I wanted to share, but I'm too tired. All right, I'm down with COVID, like I say. It approved the first interest rate hike in more than 3 years, and it's going to see 6 more ahead. But I think they never mentions how much they're going to cut or reduce on the bond buying purchase, right? So I'm not sure. I did not really go through brief, but if I'm not wrong, they have not mentioned how much they're going to cut. All right, and with rate hike, apparently the market turns go up. All right, the market goes up. So you will be crazily saying, hey, how come during the rate hike, the market go up? Correct or not? So this is on the 17th March. I think it's updated. 17th March. Let's take a look. So on 17th March, somewhere here, it went higher. So this 34,000 used to be a resistance. I'm watching it. If let's say it form a very good resistance, I'm going to short it. All right, like I mentioned, there is 3 level: 34, 35, 35.6. Correct or not? I have not do any editing after 27 Feb, as you can see. All right, it's almost a month, but I have not do anything. I just chart there. I just recap, revisit my chart until every point turned invalid. Previously, I mentioned we should wait for a rebound back to short it. Correct or not? So I did not short. I wait for a rebound back. So I'm looking at 34,000 at point of time because of the interest rate. But why the market go up? Due to a couple of reasons. Because market has priced in. Firstly, market has priced in. That's why you can see on the NASDAQ itself, right? On the NASDAQ itself, the market has been dropping crazily. All right, because they priced in previously already. And right now, it has been well supported at this Fibonacci of 61.8%. All right, so I say watch out at 12,500. Can you see that? Watch out. 30 March. I just recap, revisit my chart. That's all. All right. That is the purpose of your chart. You chart already and you don't believe what you are charting. Then what are you doing? You're just wasting your weekend, wasting your time to do the chart, right? So I'm watching at 12,500 closely. It did not close below it, and there is a certain strength showing right now. All right, and then pump Nasdaq closed 3 times higher. All right, so we can see this is a very significant chart at a point of time, and not just only that, market has priced in is because market like certainty. Correct? Market like certainty. What you give, tell us. If you want to kill me, kill me. You tell us when you're going to kill me. You don't keep me in suspensions, right? I don't know when I'm going to die. At least you tell me next week I'm dying. At least I can arrange how my asset, correct or not? So this is what certainty is all about. So market like the certainty, yes, they eventually they like it, so they will continue to buy it. They say, oh, 25 basis point is not that bad, and maybe they are going to see more. But of course, they never see what is the after impact. So right now we know that the Russia-Ukraine war is one of the things ongoing. Second, the Fed rate is confirmed. Third things is going to affect right now is the earnings reports. All right, so next, I think 2 to 3 weeks next later, we guys got to prepare on earnings report soon. All right, it will be the first earning report after the rate hike, but will that be that impactful? I'm not sure. People were took into two events. One is the next hike of the earnings report. One will be when is the next hike? Will it be another 50 basis point or not? Because it's going to raise more than six more. All right, 6 times more ahead. So this is what we are going to take note. So last Friday we can see the market doing well. Yes, more than 270 points, post their best week since 2020. So a lot of things ongoing. The Ukraine war is ongoing as well. The oil continue to go higher. All right, so a lot of technology sector actually boom higher. So back to my Telegram group, not just on the Chinese one. I also mentioned Facebook, right? Let's take a look where is Facebook right now. So for Facebook, can you see? I have been saying these. If you catch it, you have. If you miss it, then too bad lah. I've been saying Facebook well supported. One, look for some, look for some, look for this kind of breakdown, right? So previously May, all right, 6th of Feb. I did not do any adjustment. I did not withdraw, all right. I say that watch out for 20, 210, 220, correct or not? So right now, where are we? We close at 216. It's in between 210, 220. All right, people who like to wait for the engulfing candle to show too long, by all means, all right. But I have I monitor it closely lah, right? Since it's inside my watch list, I have give the call short on the 15th of March, long at 189. Let's take a look. 15th of March is here. 189 is here. This candle, perfect. Let me zoom in. This candle, 15th of March, 189. All right, I say long it. Of course, when we long on the anti-trend, correct not? We long of this big gap down. I'm playing on the gap play. All right, I'm playing on belief of this circle area which I mentioned. I zoom to the daily chart. I look at confirmations of what I'm looking at. I give the call. Stop loss 185, TP 210. Where are we right now? 216. So TP 2110, 210 or open. So if you manage to get it at 210, you still got a very good decent profit. If you hold on to it, you remove your TP to open, you adjust your stop loss to break even, you're riding throughout the whole trend right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So you're riding, but is it too late? Of course, for next week wise, I will enter, I won't change the market, but eventually if you want to change, it's still a lot of meat lah, to be frank. Correct? It's still a lot of meat. What are you worried about? But to be frank, some people would like to see some resistance at this point, 220, somewhere drop before it form the next lower high, then we enter in. All right, so we want to see some lower high, then we go in. So we are trying to catch this area right now. All right, of course there's some technique where to see, but this is not going to review. All right, because this is my own trade strategy. You guys can go and find out what is your trade strategy. But of course, if I see some good call, I will share with you guys, and you should benefit. Out of so many calls, yes, Gillette might not be performing well. What I mean by not performing well is not moving that great lah. Don't have that huge profit yet. Alright, don't have that huge profit, but it's still at the positive side, ladies and gentlemen. Not that you are losing money, alright, on the 15 March. I said, what price did I enter in? 58.75. 58.75. Alright, where are we? 59.42. Yes, it's still above my entry price. Correct. But it's not that a lot of meat lah. But sometimes you cannot always get jackpot, ladies and gentlemen. Correct or not? This is trading. Alright, you want to be a billionaire over the night, please go to the casino. Alright. Trading is the easiest way to make money, but it's the hardest method. Alright, easiest way, but it's the hardest method. Okay, so not just only on that, I say I did mention tonight will be an option. So sorry. I did mention, I shared this news. I think I shared before. Watch out on the Chinese related sector. Oh, let's see. Uh, okay, I say bearish outlook for HSI, Tencent, Baba. All right, because they break the most important support level at the point of time. But of course, there's one significant support at Hang Seng Index, which I mentioned. Let's take a look. All right, I mentioned that watch out, followed by 18,000. Correct or not? Watch out for 18,000. Where are we? Let's take a look. If you have been paying attention, all right, attention are very detailed. 18,000. Can you see now? This is 18,000 support. We are very close at that point area. So if you want to buy at the support, significant weekly support, you get it here, pump, you go. There you see. That's why I say 18,000 is a very significant, followed by 18,000 support, right? True or not? It didn't break, so you shouldn't short. All right. But if let's say you long somewhere here, I say it's a good you long. If you get stop out, you get stop out. Correct or not? Of course, people say, hey, it recover back, but we never know. If let's say you never recover back, but people who I get 80,000 and you long somewhere here, you good put some stop loss below, is a good profit for you as well. All right, so I give you guys some attention. Sometimes I give you some good trade setup, so just be aware lah. All right, so not only that, lastly, I say that trade setup PayPal. This is 17 March, worth paying attention. All right, when I mention that worth paying attention is because I shared this trade setup in my private Telegram group. Of course, I need to give some benefit, right? Cannot, because this is a public one. You guys get some benefit. If you really get benefit from here, all right, if you guys really get some profit from here, as a show of support, is either you continue to subscribe to my YouTube link, share with your friend, or you can subscribe to my private Telegram group. Go to my website, go find the course. It's not very expensive. I think one or two trade, or perhaps one trade, allow you to cover half a year of a private Telegram group signal already. All right, it's not very expensive. So I mentioned on the 17 March. Let's see where is 17 March. 17 March is somewhere here. All right, I say let's take a look. Oh, yeah, you guys cannot see. Too bad it's at my pri- private Telegram. I said somewhere we can long right now. So if you enter, so there's a profit. I'm not looking for here TP or here TP. I'm looking for quite a big TP at this PayPal group, because I mentioned, I think I do a good big review. I think that we should eye at these 70-80 dollar. True or not? We should eye at 70-80 dollar. But we can see that PayPal, this is a very good strong company. Yes, you might be worried. How many of you have been thinking there's so many wallet out there, might not be using PayPal, but PayPal is still strong company after all. Yes, sensation going into Russia. Yes, they might lose the Russia or the PayPal user over there, but they are still big enough, right? And he has been dropping more than how crazily since 300 plus to $90. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost how many percent down, right, guys? More than 300%. Can I say not? How many percent? 100%, 300 to, even though if cut half price is also 150 lah, but this is more than half price. Right now it's 90. All right, and it's a significant support level at 23.6 Fibonacci level, and that is why I give the call in. All right, and that is why I give the call in. I say that we should eye here go up, but things, if you don't go against the, go with your way. All right, life give you lemons, you make lemonade out of it. So I'm looking at it and I give a call. Worth paying attention. Of course, I don't give you the correct entry price, don't give you a stop loss, because this support is at the private Telegram group. All right, I don't bluff you. You join in, you should be able to see the trade setup is there. I promise you, it's there. All right. So of course, why I'm so confident, because I am also in it, right? That's why I'm so confident it's there. All right. So not only that, let's take a look what happens. So we just recap last Friday, market boom go up, rate high, confirmation certainty, Chinese support IPO, Chinese support on the shares. They call for the closure of tech crackdown. So we can see that a lot of good shares, all Chinese shares, all pump, all keep going higher. You saw that? All right, so it's the significant, but we are still at the downtrend. But this is a significant level that is a change of the trend itself. Why? support by governments. All right, support by government. Where the government step in, is very crazy. Now, when it step in, it's no good. It's all the way no good. When they give a call good, then we just write according to it. We are not the big shark out there. We are just a small fish follow the big shark swim. Correct or not? So please know your stance. Know where is your positions. All right. Not just on that, we can see like Neil previously. I'm saying, it hit my target area right now. Bounce back. Correct or not? So a lot of Chinese company lah. Right. Not going to say more. Let's go into what happened on next week. So next week, NASDAQ first. Index. All right, it's 20 minutes. Let's speed it up. So, well supported by 12,500 all the way up. Are we out of the downtrend? Not yet, because we still got a 40-day, 20-day, 40-day moving average. All right, 40-day moving average. This is a weekly chart. Let's take a look at the day chart. All right, we still have this crisscross to cross yet. So 14,750 is a good crucial price. Firstly, it must break this lah. All right, it must break this 14,200. Once it break, we see second level 14,500 followed by 14,700. This is a three level we are watching at closely right now. All right, watching it closely right now. So we can see if let's say it come into play, we should see somewhere around here. Can you see, ladies and gentlemen? All right, of course, we don't anticipate where it come down, but in the meantime, we should continue right. But should we chase it? The P&L, the profit losses, the trade setup is not that appealing after all, because you are putting yourself into this profit and where is your stop loss level? Can you see that or not? All right, here is your stop loss, here is the take profit. It's less than 1:1. So what's the point? Correct or not? So just watch out only. We should monitor here again. All right, so next thing, just a quick one. PayPal I go through, Facebook I go through, Price Mart. Okay, so couple of shares, TIGR. All right, sorry, TIGR. This company show a very significant volume. All right, earnings report surprise down, but market zoom. All right, I think it's the revenue or somewhere lah. It's doing very good. Yeah, the revenue is doing very good, 20+%. It's just that the earning is not that up to the expectations. So, but the market go up. All right, this stock has been badly beaten. I read it previously, a good ride all the way to 50, $30+. Right now, it came down to my previous entry price. All right, my previous entry price, $5, $4. Why not? All right, with the government step in, why not? So this is the counter I monitor closely. All right, not just only on that. Let's take a look at Netflix. All right, I like the art stock right now. All right, I like the art stock right now. Netflix lah, Roku lah, the DraftKings lah. This is all the counter right now I'm looking at. So Netflix, all right, we are at the below of the 200-day moving average at the weekly chart. All right, we are at the bottom of it. So if let's say this able to spike back, we shall continue to see upside. All right, but of course you don't expect all the way up because rate hike is still there. But there's a gap. Are we able to see the gap play? I'm not sure. We shall monitor. There's earnings report coming up. All right, so take note. Next counter, Intel. Intel is very exciting as well. I never removed the chart. I just continue to monitor. Correct. I say this is the zone, do not enter. But we are getting closer and closer and closer to this area. No more do not enter zone 80. Alright, the first demand zone which I'm watching here never come down, never come down. The first demand zone going up to the do not enter zone 80. See that or not? Alright, so right now I'm watching on Intel closely. If this one give me next chance around this area, I might enter. This do not enter zone by become my enter zone right now. Alright, so Intel is on my watch list for next week, all right, or the next few weeks lah. So Roku, let's take a look. Roku, all right. So this is also a kind of a significance. I don't draw the chart right now, but I think this should be inside one of my watch lists at this point of time. So it's kind of like significance. Yes, we are still at the downtrend. This is the weekly chart. Let's take a look at the daily chart. All right. So we shall see. We are still at the downtrend at this point of time. Very obvious. Correct or not? Okay, very obvious. We are still at the downtrend. Ta. If we successfully break above, this is the first attention will come into my game. Alright, of course I don't go break, I don't go in unless I significance like the price mark. Alright, so for Roku wise, I will continue to monitor from 490 to $100. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you guys waiting for? Alright, if you like this company for long term perspective, you should consider right now. Even for Baba, when it dropped to $80, if you don't get it, I think it's like kind of like missed opportunity for long term investor lah. Alright, so that's all for this week Willy Market Update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, just to show you the benefit of it, of joining my Telegram group. Sometimes I give call. It's been a while since I give so many call. It's been a while if you have been in my Telegram group. Why? Because the opportunity is not there, right? If let's say it's too short terms, then when I get out of the market, you are still inside it. Then what's the point, right? So unless it's a very good trade setup, then I will share with you guys. But of course, sometimes more trade setup will be in the the private Telegram. All right, hopefully you understand. That's all for this week Willy Market Update. Stay tuned. Remember to join me as soon as possible as well. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.